Yo, what's up, boys and ladies? Got the music going? You guys ready to go? You guys ready to get fired up for another live stream here? What do we got today? We got ADCC, Asia and Oceania Trials, the second Asia and Oceania Trials going down in Australia this time. I believe this is the last trials before the big show, before ADCC kicks off. Oh, that music came back around, huh? We gotta fade it out. Or you guys want me to keep it low? You guys vibing with this? You guys tell me. But yeah, we got a nice little Saturday night stream. Listen, I'm a real popular guy. I got all kinds of invites to go do stuff on Saturday night, of course, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Trey, please come hang out with us. Please come hang out with us. Oh, I said, no way. No way, Jose. I got to do a live stream for the FloGrappling audience because we got to watch a little bit of ADCC trials. The mats are kicking off right now. They just started. I believe a couple of the mats are starting with Masters matches. I think they're running like some Masters brackets also, as well as the Asian qualifying brackets. So we got a little mix, you know. We got a little mix of some Masters competitors and some dudes trying to punch their ticket, guys and girls trying to punch their ticket to the ADCC trials. But guy like me, I'm not even Masters eligible yet, you know? So I know some people are into the Masters, but it should be cool. It should be pretty cool. What do you got? Let's get it going in the chat a little bit, huh? Let's see what everybody's up to. Where you guys watching from? What are you guys doing on this Saturday night, huh? You guys just tuned in for this? You guys want me to get it into the quad box? Should we start quad boxing? I do have a small update when it comes to the quad box for this one. There's only 3 mats running at this trial, so we will not actually be able to do a full quad box. And I know people get jazzed up for the quad box, but you know, we'll just do what we can with what we got, boys. But I'll go ahead and start. I'll pull up the matches and we can get going here. Let me see. All right, this is what the quad box. Oh no. Got to restart this capture. I've been having some technical difficulties on the back end here. So, you know, if things are messing up, you guys let me know. But this is what we're rocking with. Mats 1, 2, and 3. And you guys got me extra large this time, so enjoy that. I believe mats 1 and 2, or mats 1 and 3 are Masters divisions, and then mat 2 is the 77 kilo division for trials. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be the case. I'll do some research on the back end on my 11th and 12th monitor. I'll look into it for you guys and let you know. Looks like Alex Gibson's all stoked. Got the sub with 4 seconds left. Going to be a lot of Australian dudes in this one. I mean, obviously, always at the Asian and Oceania Trials, there's a lot of Australian competitors. But obviously, this one being in Australia, I was peeping the brackets a little bit earlier. It's definitely skewed for a lot of Australians in the brackets. There's also some names that I kind of thought we were going to see that I didn't end up seeing registering. Like I never saw Kenta in the mix, Kenta Iwamoto. But I thought for sure he would do this one. I know Bobby Sandhu. He's in the mix. Who else? Marley Gleaves. Marley Gleaves is this young kid. He was a blue belt whenever I met him. He was training at Bruno Bastos's gym. He's registered, so he'll be competing today. Lucas Kennard. Probably the biggest name in the brackets today is Lucas Kennard, I would say. Bob Frias also registered. Jeremy Skinner. Jeremy Skinner in the mix. Jeremy Skinner is competing at plus 99. So he wanted to tussle with the big boys, you know. Jeremy Skinner said, I gotta show these big boys how to do it. And then in the female divisions, Nadia Franklin's in there. She's definitely one to watch. But yeah, you know, there's a few notable people, but definitely a lot of just kind of we're gonna see what we get, boys. You know, we're just gonna look you down there. We just got a foot sweep. What more could you ask for? The Trash Man. Well, Trash Man. Welcome back to the stream. I assume Mrs. Trash Man will be joining soon. I fixed my hair just for her. No hat today. I had to make sure my hair was looking all right in case Mrs. Trash Man joins. What's up, Tommy? All he does is put younglings to sleep. He breaks hearts too. Too many hearts, to be honest. Yeah, he's a young heartbreaker. Got to watch out for these young heartbreakers out of Australia. Who knows how they'll end up, you know? Welcome in, boys. Thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you guys. We have a modified quad box today. So normally we're quad boxing and then we're kind of doing a sneaky fifth box, which is me. This time I'm integrated into the quad box. This is the most integrated quad box we've ever seen. Look at me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this little box right here, boys. But there's only 3 mats. So that's how we got to roll. Where are you guys watching from, huh? I see we're getting some people trickling in now. Everybody trickle in. Come. But let me know where you guys are tuning in from, what you're excited about for this trials. This is the last trials before the big show. I think that's kind of like maybe there's a lighter trials, to be honest, you know, not as many crazy names as like North American trials or even European trials or Brazil trials at this point. There's a few good names like Lucas Kennard being kind of like one major standout guy. But I think that one of the most interesting or like one of the coolest parts of this is that this is the last one before the ADCC World Championship. So once we have this trials, then all of the trials winners will be set. And then from there, it'll just be like the last remaining invites to come out. So that's when we're really going to see how these divisions are shaping up. There we go, Mrs. Trashman. Welcome in. Welcome in, Mrs. Trashman. I'm ready to see Belil Itabari finally pop off for sure. He's an absolute killer. Sam, you bad boy. New Zealand is taking over trials. Is New Zealand going to do better than Australia at this trials? What do you guys think? Watching from Auckland, New Zealand. Nice. Got some New Zealand representation in the chat. Do people from New Zealand and Australia, whenever it comes to something like this trials, where you're going to get a bunch of, you know, Australians and New Zealanders, do you guys kind of have a rivalry? Like, does New Zealand want to do better than Australia and vice versa? Bad Rodito from Algeria. That's sick, dude. Thanks for joining in from Algeria. Denmark. We got a good spread. We got a good spread going, a real worldwide spread. When you guys are in the chat and someone's like, where are you guys watching from? Do you guys ever lie? You guys ever say someplace cooler than where you're actually watching from, or do you always tell the truth? I always tell the truth, but I could see someone trying to, fib a little bit, just letting out a little fib to sound like they're from someplace cooler than they are. I lived in Arkansas for a while, and one time I was in a Twitch chat. This was like peak COVID, whenever like I was watching too many live streams, to be honest. And some dude asked like where I was, and I said Fayetteville AR, which is the abbreviation for Arkansas. He thought he meant Arizona. Watching from Hogwarts, dude, that's sick. What's good watching in Aruba? I live in Jersey though. What are you doing in Aruba? Yeah, trash man's watching from my basement. Tough one. Don't know if we have a rivalry, but we want to see people from our country and club do well. Watching from Mars. Okay, see, now you guys are telling the truth. Now we're getting some honest locations. You guys are nuts, man. You guys are nuts, dude. Everybody say their best joke in the chat right now. Let's get some funny jokes going. Let's see if we got some real comedians out there. Everybody say their best joke. But all right, okay. I was supposed to figure out what we're watching. I believe Matt's 1 and 3 are Masters. Matt's 2 is the actual Trials competitors. All the mats are going to have Trials competitors, but I think it's just going to kind of change. Yeah, so Matt 2 right now. So this is the 77 kilo division. And then Matt 1 is a Masters 83 kilo division match. So if you guys are in the 40 plus Masters category at 83 kilos, keep your eye on this one. This is going to be your competition right here. You're going to want to watch these guys, figure out what they're doing. I'm looking for my microscope to see this tri-box, formerly known as a quad box. Yeah, true. Watching this stream whenever we're quad boxing on your phone would be absolutely brutal. Trey, I don't know if you remember me, but I said during the Nogi World stream that I heard you're a freak during open mat. Are the allegations still true? What kind of freak? What kind of freak are the people saying? I usually roll in 12 minutes late to open mat so that, everybody's already warmed up. They've had their first couple rounds, I roll in like 12 minutes late. I ride to the gym in my gi. I'm just kidding. I'm actually like a big time. You'll never see me in a gi or rash guard outside of the gym itself. I wear street clothes in, change, street clothes out. Some people wear their gi to the gym. That's just not for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm bashful. Maybe I don't want people in public to see me walking around in a gi. I feel a little silly. But I roll in 12 minutes late, just immediately call out the biggest guy there, pull half guard, get smashed in half guard for one full round. Finally, with 30 seconds left, John Wayne sweep, I come on top, win the round after getting smashed for, let's say, 7-minute rounds. So smashed for 6.5 minutes. Still get the dub. Now I'm warmed up. That's all I needed. I just need to get smashed from bottom half for like 6.5 minutes. That's my optimal warm up. I've decided anytime I go to gi training, I'm only wearing a karate American kimono with a lopsided white belt with no black bar for stripes and have it tied 3 times longer on one side than the other. Yeah, I'm into that. Very unassuming. Very unassuming. We got a dude in gi pants bottom right. That's pretty sick. Did you give JT Torres a beating after the cameras were off? Let's just say that, I got mine. All right. No, dude, after we shut the cameras off, I just laid there and just tried to, not die. JT worked me. JT's cool though. JT's like the coolest dude. Yeah, I wrist lock the Trials guy for sure. I coach him through it too. I wrist lock him and then I tell him so actually this is what you should have done. Yeah, so actually this is what I would have done if I was you, pal. And then I wrist lock the Trials guy and they're like, tap, 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 and they're like, oh, that hurt. I didn't know what that was. And I just go, Not for everybody, man. Just like that. Just a menace. My gym is so mad at me. I keep turning away trials, guys. I keep telling them it's just might not be for you, bro. When are the first big names coming on? Well, we have a dude rocking gi pants in the bottom right, so I'd say we're probably there. No, I'm just kidding. I think Lucas Kennard should be up in like 30, 40 minutes or so. This is that Marley Gleaves kid right there, top right. He's a young kid, but he's like definitely exciting, pretty cool. I met him in Midland, Texas. Let's crack open a little Jocko Go. Let's get crazy, dude. It's Saturday night. Crack a little Jocko Go. Get wild, dude. Let's get wet and wild on this stream. What do you think of Jeremy Skinner at plus 99? I'm a big Jeremy Skinner fan. I think Jeremy Skinner is very sick, super sick at jiu-jitsu. Honestly, a great coach as well. Like he has great breakdowns on his Instagram and everything. About him going plus 99 specifically, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these dudes just like I don't know if there's like if Jeremy just thinks that the plus 99 division is weak and like that's his easiest route to victory, kind of like Mike Perez style when Mike Perez went plus 99, ended up winning at West Coast Trials, not this most recent one, but the one before that in 2024. Or like if he thinks his game matches up well for that and then potentially switches divisions later on or just stays plus 99. Or, and I mean, I don't want to put words in Jeremy Skinner's mouth. I'm just like speculating. It almost seems like just kind of like a more fun play, you know, with maybe a little bit of an out where it's like, oh, well, you know, tried my luck at plus 99, didn't work out kind of thing. I don't know if that's like part of it. Maybe there's some deep psychology there. Bob Marley Gleaves. Hope to God he's stoned out there. Yeah, he's got to represent for all the Marleys. Someone from Australia or someone who has knowledge of Australian things. What's up with this arena? Why do they have neon green and gray seats mixed in there? Is that specific for something? Looks like, I don't know, the dude in the bottom right hit his dangus really hard or something? What's he doing? Pulled his groin? Gi pants guy gets the win. No gi Nick. His Atomic Dojo online coach program is fire. He's a combination of things you mentioned. Well, he just had a baby, so he's got the dad bod. Ah. Got a little dad bod going, huh? Jeremy Skinner, like, also did get super jacked. Like, he got huge. So, I mean, how sick would it be if we just see Jeremy Skinner come out there and he looks like freaking Uber Reem? He just looks like the biggest dude of all time. Like he like couldn't make under 99. That would be awesome. I really hope that's the case. A little head shake top left. You guys ever pull the like where you control grips on someone, like you control wrist grips, and then kind of just make them like making them hit each other and just say why you hitting yourself? Yeah, look at him now. It's insane to think he made 66. 66. Watch him while waiting for UFC 6 to download. Dude, I kind of want to play UFC 6. UFC 2 was my bag. I was super into it for UFC 2 and 3. I had like thousands of online fights. I played all the time. I ran shit in my dorm back in the day on UFC, the video game. But then like 4 and 5 just kept kind of like, especially 5 was so bad. I'm worried 6 is just going to be like kind of like a recreation of 5. But I have been thinking, dude, should I download UFC 6 and then start streaming me playing it and try to build the ultimate grappler in UFC 6, the video game, and just do a stream where we're just trying to make a jiu-jitsu guy win the belt, just doing jiu-jitsu in UFC 6. You guys think it'd be sick or no? Whack idea or kind of cool idea? You guys let me know. Trey, who is your favorite no-gi passer? My favorite no-gi passer. I like definitely there was a stretch there where I was watching a lot of Declan Moody. Like after he won trials, I was playing around with how he passes a lot. I mean, I primarily train in the gi, so you know, I like to watch no gi, but a lot of times I'm looking at like gi passing specifically for like my own game. But I'd probably say Declan was up there. Absolutely stream UFC. That would be tough actually. For sure name your character after me. Eli Casoto. Should I name my character Eli Casoto? Should we if I was gonna make a character, what should we name him? Should we come up with some sick name? For like EA NCAA, the last time I made an NCAA coach, started a dynasty, I named him Slug Rubbins. What do you guys think of that name? Slug Rubbins. Yeah, Levi's passing is super sick right now. Super sick. Levi's just like one of the most fun dudes to watch right now, to be honest. Like everywhere. His guard, his passing, like just so sick. Don Janaher. Yeah, maybe could do that. Just make a dude named Slug Rubbins and just make him like a blue collar freaking just like some blue collar brawler. But he's gotta be a jiu-jitsu guy. I mean maybe honestly we should name him like Felipe Ribeiro Montero de Souza Fajera. That might actually be the best one. Yeah, Joseph Chin's passing. That's another really good one. Joseph Chin's passing, though, I've tried to do his high tripod passing, like where he like gets all the way up on the crown of his head. And it's just such a weird position to play around with where I feel, I don't know. It's like really hard to like find a good balance there and kind of really feel comfortable there. I've definitely like been able to have some success with it, but it's just like not a place I love being, to be honest. Like that high tripoded up. But obviously when Joseph Chin does it, it's sick. But I'm no Joseph Chin. I'm little old Trey. Rolls Royce. Yeah. Make him a Gracie. Could just name him first name Gracie. Yeah. Yeah, I mean if you try to emulate Joseph Chin's passing, you'll probably see some success. Joseph is trying to incorporate the gi passing though. Same with Levi. You're saying he's trying, or yeah, Levi obviously crossed it over. I mean, all these dudes kind of like you can carry it over both ways quite often. Like even the way AOJ guys pass, like a lot of their like Cole's duck under passing and everything, like the way Tynan kind of passes, like you can still kind of do that in Nogi, specifically the duck under passing. We're starting to incorporate the gi passing. Gotcha. Obviously, anything that's like pant grip specific or something is gonna be a little weird, but honestly, Declan borrows a lot of passing, no gi passing from gi stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Like when I did fix my game with him, he talked about how a lot of the passing he uses is like he used back whenever he did the gi more. Which do you guys think is cooler? Really sick passing or like really sick guard work and sweeps? Is the ADCC Dallas Open a qualifier today? No, that's just one of their open tournaments. This is the only and last qualifier left. So gay, but definitely guard. Sick passing, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely better at passing than playing guard, but I will say, dude, whenever someone has just an incredible guard, it's like, whoa, this is wild to watch. All right, who we got coming up now? Still Masters on mat 1. Lucas Kennard is up on mat 3 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. So we got 6 matches till Lucas Kennard on mat 3. Yeah, Gabriel Souza's passing is unreal. What are you guys getting into this Saturday night? You guys got anything going on? You just chilling at home, watching a little bit of trials, watching the stream? Any big plans? You guys train today or nah? All right, who we got going here top right? Mark Wilson Sachs versus Fing Zhao Shang. Who you guys got? Mark Wilson Sachs or Fing Zhao Shang? Where is AJ Hodgkins? I'm not actually sure. I don't know. I think that only happened because Lucas was tired. Yeah, it's like Polaris. It's a little tough because it's like that's a good strategy for them. If Lucas has been out there a couple matches, send out like a small guy who's like has like relentless passing and can put on like a heavy pace, and then just beat him with the pace. It's kind of like, I mean, we talked about this on the Polaris stream, but it's kind of like Dorian versus Philippe Pena. Like Philippe went all out to submit Luke Griffith at CJI. So then boom, they send Dorian Oliveras who can just like go nonstop. So it's not like a direct 1-to-1 comparison if they were both fresh doing like a super fight or something, or even a bracket where you get breaks in between, but hit a sick weave arm drag in training today. Nice, Sig. You are the man. Trash man, hell yeah, you trained? Taught a private, trained, watch trials, and chilling with the lady. Oh, come on, Nogi Nick. You don't gotta brag like that, bro. Got the lady with you, dude? Oh. Dude, I got a girlfriend too. She's super hot, but she goes to a different school. You wouldn't know her. She lives where it's colder, but like she's super rich too, and like so it's whatever. She's super hot. You just wouldn't know her. All right, Tommy, these are some good instructions for Lucas Kennard. You should change the spelling to Kennard and steal Pato's nickname and call himself Pato Kennard. Very nice. I didn't steal your wife, trash man. I'm just slowly wooing her over time. I'm kidding. I support the entire trash man family. Little old Trey, big supporter of the trash man family. I feel that I wouldn't show us her either. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not, dude. Nice try. Nice reverse psychology there. Not gonna work. Yeah, W's in the chat for Nogi Nick chilling with a lady. Tommy, he should also just make his middle name Duck. So then he would be Duck, 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 but in 3 different languages. Portuguese, English, and French. How about that? Oh, actually, dude, he should make one of them Goose, and then he could be Duck, Duck, Goose. It's the kind of big brain ideas you guys tune in for right there. You guys got Lucas Kennard taking it, though? You guys think Lucas Kennard gets the dub? Punches his ticket? Let me look at the bracket real quick. Let me see what it would take for Lucas Kennard to win trials and punch his ticket to the big show in Krakow, Poland. All right. His first match, he's already in the round of 16 too, so oh, now I'm gonna credit Tommy. Oh, I just saw the Goose one. You were on the Goose thing too? All right, I'll give you that one. Tommy gets the Goose bit. Depends on OT later. I mean, Lucas Kennard could for sure submit everybody in regulation, to be honest. Like, even if he gets to the finals, I bet, I don't know. How good's Lucas Kennard's wrestling? Has anyone ever seen Lucas Kennard wrestle? I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle. Oh, you're talking about Pato Kennard Goose? Yeah, I think he'll pull it off. I think he'll pull it off, too. I don't think I've ever seen Lucas Kennard wrestle. Ooh, got an armbar top right. Ooh, he got out of it. He's got a little peeky poo at the back. Slips right off into the legs. I bet if we see Lucas Kennard, if we see Pato Kennard Goose make it to the finals, I bet he still pulls. I bet he Ono Flanagan's the finals, pulls in the finals, and then just saw it. Oh man. Oh. Just kidding. Possible to pull up my boy AJ after one of these matches. These are all the mats. So if he's going at the Asian trials, then like he'll come across the screen eventually. Manor Mac 510. Manor Mac 510 in the house. But yeah, he should pop up. Yeah, I don't think he'll go. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say that. I don't think he'll go into OT either. I think we can see Luke Kennard just submit everybody, to be honest. Then in the finals, you still get negatives for pulling. I bet he just pulls anyway. I bet he Ono Flanagan's it and then just wins somehow. I'm taking Luke Kennard. I think he'll win. I heard Victorino, Rafa de Silva, Ferreira, Galvao, Hugo de la Oliveira, Del Bronx, Souza, Murillo, Sentiano from Melbourne will do good at 66. Definitely. That's also going to be the name of our character in UFC 6. So, other notable names in 88. Bob Frias. I would say Bob Frias is definitely tried and true veteran. I mean, Bob Frias is really the only major standout name I'm seeing. I could be missing somebody, but it does seem like it's like Lucas Kennard and Bob Frias. Let me check to see what sides they're on. Lucas is on the top side. Bob Frias is on the bottom side of the bracket, so they would only meet in the finals. So, I don't know. Could probably going to be one of them. Is my expert opinion. Do you guys come here for my expert opinion on stuff? Cause I'm just winging it, boys. And then 77. Bobby Sandhu's in there. He spent some time at B team. People say good things about Bobby Sandhu. Jake O'Driscoll. Jake O'Driscoll's in at 77. Oops. I'm trying to get these brackets organized over here. They wrestled in the finals last year. How did Lucas Kennard's wrestling look? 66 has Baby Dave is in there. There's a Kazakhstan dude, Alikan Igambek. I feel like Kazakhstan's been kind of sick actually recently. Bobby Sandhu single-handedly closed down an Arby's because he had too much meats. I know that Arby's. I used to go, so don't flame me in the chat, boys, but I like Arby's. I'm an Arby's guy. People say, who's keeping Arby's in business? It's me and Bobby Sandhu. So simple as that, you know, just two dudes, just they got the meats and we want it. I used to go to that same Arby's, but it's very unreliable. It's a very unreliable Arby's. Then minus 99. Sebastian Attard is in at minus 99. Should be fun to watch. Jeremy Skinner in at over 99. Margot Cicarelli in at minus 55. She's definitely a threat to win that division. Nadia Franklin at minus 65, I would say, is one of the favorites. Then plus 65, I'm not sure. It's wide open. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of the divisions for this trials are kind of like there's a couple notable names in each division sprinkled in, but then they're kind of wide open. And trials is definitely like a proving grounds for like who's up next, you know? So definitely someone could definitely make their name at this trials, punch their ticket. Try to do South American ADCC Championship in December if they let me as a gringo down here. That'd be sick, dude. Where's it at in South America? Is it in Chile? Or Brazil, probably? But you should definitely do it. If we stream it, I'll watch you compete. You got to put your name in as Tommy Does Chili, though. So I know it's you. Santiago, that's sick. That would be dope. You should win it. You should win it all. Win it all and then pull out an American flag at the very end. You guys grapple shirtless ever? I feel like Tommy probably grapples shirtless sometimes in them Chilean gyms. You guys ever pop top and hit some rounds in the gym? I rolled shirtless like one training session, and it was in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. I don't know if you guys ever saw back in 2021. I made a couple videos called Ruatolos in the Wild, and both episodes are based in Puerto Escondido. But I went to Mexico with them, Majid Hage, and Pete the Greek, and filmed them doing a seminar at La Colonia Jiu-Jitsu in Puerto Escondido. Outright the most beautiful gym I've ever seen. You got an ad? Don't nobody buy that Afrin. Click it so we get the, you know, like the clicks or whatever, but don't buy it. But we were in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. La Colonia is straight up the most beautiful gym I've ever seen in my life. It's just like open air gym. Ooh, big throw. Did you guys see that? That was sick. And it's just like an open air gym. It's like outside, and it looks out over the ocean. And then they do like the evening training session is during the sunset, so the sky is just like bright orange. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. Homeboy wasn't messing around. Homeboy meant business, top right. His Rashi says Luke Marco, but neither of their names say Luke Marco. Oh, what? We're back? But it gets really hot there as well, to finish my story at La Colonia. And so I popped top during a training session, and I rolled with another dude who was shirtless. And it was the grossest experience of my life. Just like both of us just so sweaty and just like slimy and like our chests colliding, and just like it was disgusting. I'll never do it again. Well, I've done it on a hot summer's nights a time or two. I knew you had, Tommy. I could just feel it. Dude in a singlet in the earlier stream. I feel like there's always a couple dudes in a singlet at trials. Like there's these two brothers who are like really good wrestlers who do North American trials who always rock a singlet. It's definitely weird. Every now and then you get the wrestling shoes guy at trials. And that guy always wins like one or two matches because he just out wrestles people and stays on top, and then he gets heel hooked every time. The wrestling shoes guy is good for like one highlight round where he gets a sick takedown and then he gets heel hooked in the next one. Nice little Masters Kimura down there. Guy was going nuts. He said, no, I didn't tap. We got to rewind the tape. We got a tap inspection here. Ooh, he's mad. What's the Australian version of Karayo Poha? Can't really see his other arm. He said no way, though. Who am I to call that guy a liar if he says he didn't tap? You got heel hook today, Trash Man? What's up with that? If you tape your ankles with duct tape as tight as you can and wear wrestling shoes, you can't be heel hooked. True fact. You think so? I feel like that would just make it where you can just put the gnarliest torque on the knee as possible. I'll give it a try, though. I'll try anything once. I think this Mat 1 match should also be a trials match now. Trash Man, you're putting Tommy in for a raise? Will you stream the finals as well? Probably not. I'm probably just going to stream for like a couple hours, and then you have to watch the rest on FloGrappling. If you, I pinned a comment in the chat. If you guys want to watch all of the trials, then you can click that link, sign up for FloGrappling, and you can watch it all. Get the yearly subscription, and then you'll already be set and ready to go for ADCC Worlds as well. Yeah, this is a 66 kilo trials match now. And then bottom right, these dudes walking out now, Zachary Binns and Milos Jerkovic. That's the winner of that match will face Lucas Kennard. So we're getting in there now. We're getting in the mix a little bit now, boys. Oh, what happened top left? Quick sub. Contrary to belief, the duct tape acts as a relief barrier to the counterforce of the ripping of the heel and actually reverses the torque back onto the attacker. Oh, why didn't you just say so, huh? Okay, now I get it. Let's go back and watch this. This dude should have taped his ankle and wore shoes then. It's kind of a wild position. Trey, do you do leg stuff because you can't pass? Nah, brother. I do leg stuff because I got bored of just passing so easily. I was like, man, I got to mix it up, you know? That's what's so cool about jiu-jitsu. It's just an infinite game where you can just, you know, get tired of something and start doing something else. Dude, they call me the Booby Miles of jiu-jitsu. Particularly because in that one scene in the Friday Night Lights, the movie, not the show, where Booby Miles' uncle is in the stands with all the recruiters. Got a rear naked choke, top right. Little sub there. And her Booby's uncle is in. Ooh, nasty straight ankle. Whenever he's talking to the recruiters and Booby's like running and his uncle's like, he can go left, he can go right. Oh, and he can pass. Because he does he throws a bomb. That's like what people say whenever they watch me. They're like, oh, he can play guard. He can sweep. He can do takedowns. And then I pass, and then they're like, oh, and he can pass. So a lot of people know me as the Booby Miles of jiu-jitsu. You can take that to the bank. Are you here all day, fam? No, I'll probably just be here for like a couple hours. So probably like till like 8:30 Central Time. 6:54 Central right now. You know what they call me? The beached whale. Elite. Who do you guys think the best Australian grappler on earth is right now? Who do you think it is? If you had to pick the best Australian. Honestly, keep the stream running when you hop off. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. I forgot to hit end stream. Looks like the boys got that one for free. I feel like the best Australian is probably like Adele, to be honest. Like currently most dominant. Gotta be Levi. Yeah, Levi's up there. Adele, yeah. Craig Jones Jr. Craig's kid he had in Venezuela, so only half Australian. Count it. Ooh, a little push off. A little push off after the sub. Is that a Masters match? These Masters getting chippy out there, huh? It was a 40-plus Masters match. Why are they doing each other like that? Well, never mind. They made up. They reconciled. Good deal. Good deal. This guy's still upset about something. Wait, did he? Oh, they DQ'd him. Wow. That's crazy. You got DQ'd off that. Yeah, I mean it's like the push off after the sub is listen, if you just won trials and you're just like amped up and you're like, and you're like getting up, but just like a kind of like non-provoked, no, like it's not like it's like the finals, there's nothing crazy on the line. Like the push off is pretty weird. If you got submitted and then pushing the dude off after tapping, that would kind of make more sense. It's just a genuine like, dude, get off of me. Dude, stop doing that to me. Get off of me. There's a lot of variations of push off for sure. Can you guys hear the actual mat audio in the background at all, or is it too low? Trying to give you a little ambience. Okay, sick. Thank you, Ollie Alvarez. I feel like so far, because normally whenever you see like when you watch a big event and stuff, things kind of go in trends sometimes. So far, I'm noticing a lot of back takes, a lot of leg entanglements, entering legs. We've seen some leg lock finishes, but then I feel like there's been a lot of back takes off of leg entanglements and just otherwise. We should make Trey guess what belt color we are. I mean, I have nothing to go on except for what you guys decide to say in a live stream chat. That would be pretty tough. Let's do a meetup. We'll do a meetup at an open mat, and nobody wear a belt. And I'll roll with all you guys and guess. I would say if I was just playing a numbers game, like statistically, like if you're watching trials stream, then you're probably like pretty into jujitsu, but also like the vast majority of people who do jujitsu, I mean, most people don't even like what's the crazy percentage breakdown thing? Like X amount out of 100 people who start jujitsu get a blue belt and then so forth. So I'd probably just have to guess blue belt a lot because it feels like that would probably be statistically the most likely. Curly Games, yo, you got tan idea for a BJJ website or something? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that question is asking. Oh, did it freeze? 1 second, 1 second. We're back. What does that mean, Curly? What are you asking? Do I have an idea for a BJJ website or something? I'll give you a hint. Americana is an S tier submission. Guessing belts is also such a rough thing because what if I say something insulting? I mean, I could probably come up with an idea for a BJJ website, but I kind of work for a BJJ website in FloGrappling, so a lot of my ideas funnel into the FloGrappling pipeline, to be honest with you. I do have some other ideas though, but I'm not gonna share them because I don't want you to steal them, Curly. Are you trying to poach my ideas right now? Are you crowdsourcing ideas from me? Did I almost fall into your trap? Do you want to go in on an idea together, Curly? Should we kick up a business idea? Just tell me and we're going to be rich together. I mean, to be honest, from the way that it feels like things happen in we got a rear naked choke, top left. Like, you should honestly just start like a jiu-jitsu apparel brand that's like print to order and just like make rash guards that say like tap or nap or something, you know what I mean? Rest, roll, repeat. Make like a rash guard that says like coffee, roll, repeat, and just do it where it's print to order so you don't have to hold any inventory. And then just set it up. Get it all automated, and then there you go. Bingo. Dude, just take over. You know those like cringy t-shirts that like boomer husbands wear, you know? That are just like kind of always insulting to their family for some reason? Just like make rash guards that say that same stuff and sell them at Masters Worlds. Just like make a rash guard that says like, uh, like just make a rash guard that says I only train to get away from my wife, or something like that. I don't condone wearing stuff like that, to be honest. But like, I bet that would sell if you get that in front of the right people. You start running Facebook ads. Any big names in these trials? Lucas Kennard, probably one of the biggest names. Margot Ciccarelli, Nadia Franklin, Ethan Cannon, based on FL5 Type R. Not too bad. So I just do the website and someone else prints them. Yeah, I mean, I would say like if you're just kind of like, unless you're like really have like a sick idea for a company and you want to like really make something dope. Ooh, he's just eating that. Then like, yeah, you can just easily like use like Printful or something and they'll just make your stuff print to order. So you don't have to hold inventory. There we go. We got Lucas Kennard in the background now on mat 3. Yeah, Jeremy Skinner's in at plus 99. Bob Frias is in at 88. What do you got? You guys didn't give any feedback though. What do you guys think of my rash guard idea where it just said, I train so I can get away from my wife? Sick or no? So are we gonna be rich boys off of that idea? Or dude, start an Etsy that sells stickers. The stickers that they put on the back of like cars, you know, and someone has like their little like zombie family or something, you know, it shows all the little members of the family. Create an Etsy store that sells those stickers, but do it with little jiu-jitsu families. So it's like a little jiu-jitsu mom, jiu-jitsu dad, and then you can have their little belts on too, so they can have their belt rank as well. How about that? That's a good idea. What's the injury rate for ADCC versus IBJJF? I feel like I always see guys snapping limbs with ADCC. Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting to see. I think maybe a lot of it might just be like injury rate of gi versus no gi, to be honest. Like I wonder if there's like a big variation in gi versus no gi injury rate. In my personal experience, I feel like it's much easier to get injured in no gi than gi, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do you guys think? See, exactly. Mrs. Trashman would buy that for Trashman. No, Trey, that's a horrible idea. I'm not saying it's like cool or I would use it. I would never honestly put a sticker on my car. It's okay if you do. Everybody has their own things. But I feel like people would buy that. People are buying rash guards that say Mom Jitsu, you know? I feel like they would buy that. Maybe I'll just drop a rash guard that just says, I don't tap to pressure. How about that? Will you guys buy that? We should have Lucas Kennard up next after this match in the bottom right. Yeah, these are 6-minute matches. They're 6-minute matches, but then there's a potential overtime as well. That's 3 minutes, I think. I don't know if the main difference for injuries is takedowns, to be honest, because like you can do or not do takedowns in either. I think it's just like how much more dynamic the rolls are in no gi versus gi. And like the amount of scrambling, maybe. Obviously, like I'm not like a leg locks or bad guy or anything like that, to be honest. But like the addition of leg locks, so there's more ways to potentially break your opponent, might be a factor. We're gonna see. Well, you could get sued for false advertisement. Trey doesn't tap to pressure. Pressure is just false. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. I'm going to be in over my head in legal bills soon. I'm going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff on this stream to try and get out from under these legal bills. I got stacking up. Officer Juice, welcome back, brother. It's been a while since you hit us with that one, so thank you. But there's just like so much more scrambling in no-gi, which could be a factor. There's more movement, more potential for injury. In the gi, you can definitely like get grips to like mitigate movement and kind of like slow down the roll a lot more. I feel like that's why I feel like a lot of masters hobbyists particularly gravitate more towards the gi than no gi. What if there was actually something playing on like what if there was a map 4 and I was just covering it up the whole time? Would you guys be bummed? Special, you think the IBJJF rule set encourages stalling more? I only train in gi, so it's interesting. I train a little bit of no gi, but I definitely am way more gi skewed. How is working for FloGrappling? It's pretty cool. Working for FloGrappling is pretty sick for sure. It's definitely incredible to get to be kind of like, you know, mat side and travel the world to film jiu-jitsu and make videos about jiu-jitsu. So definitely pretty sick. I get to do cool streams like this where I can talk to you guys. So definitely dope. All right, we got Lucas Kennard coming out next on mat 3. You guys want to set an over-under for how long you think the match is going to go? One second, I got to shut my door. All right, my door is shut. I was going to set it at 2.5, but it looks like he got the under. So that was nuts, dude. I mean, Lucas Kennard is an animal. Dude, he was just like, that was the chillest, like, I'm going to break your leg off. The guy was kind of trying to comb his hair for him, too. That was really nice of that guy. Look, this guy tries combing his hair. He's like, hey, bro, your hair's a little messed up. 1 second. Boom, boom. There we go. I fixed it. Now do you want to enter my legs and submit me? Lucas Kennard was like, I'll oblige. Bada bing, bada boom. Lucas Kennard is sick, dude. Lucas Kennard is super sick. Lucas Kennard also has the best beard and hair combo in all of jiu-jitsu. He's been holding down the title for that for a while now. But top tier head of hair and beard on that fella. So, all right, we got 15 seconds of Lucas Kennard. That was sick. Good to see him. Looks like he's in good form. Got a little scrappy poo top left. Was Isaac banned? Do you know he's currently living where trials are? I don't know I actually haven't heard the official ruling on that, to be honest. I have not heard. Definitely a bad situation. But that's kind of why I'm excited for this trials, because once this trials is finished, then we're going to start getting more solidified looks at the divisions, because once, like, I believe like on the ADCC side, that is, you know what I mean, that they're gonna be like, okay, all the trials champs are in, now let's like lock in on what exactly the invites are going to look like, who's going to be in, who's not, and finalizing some of the divisions so we know what we're going to see at the world championship. So I feel like that stuff will happen soon. Oh, we got a baby in the corner. Top left, a baby's going to be coaching this guy to victory, potentially. Let's see how good this baby is at cornering. See if he has any sound advice for his athlete. It seems as though the baby's taking the John Danaher cornering route so far. He knows that he's prepared his athlete already up to this point, and so there's not much more instruction he could give. He'll probably just give him a time call out every now and then. Ooh. Never put baby in a corner. Shout out to the fathers. Father's Day. Is today Father's Day? Oh, tomorrow's Father. So I guess if you're in Australia already, it's Father's Day. Shout out to the fathers out there. Trash Man, you're the only confirmed father I know of in the chat. Happy Father's Day. Mrs. Trash Man, are you doing anything nice for the Trash Man for Father's Day? Ooh, a slick little armbar top right. Oh, he's going to get out of it, though. No, he tapped it. He tapped? He looked like he was on his way out. Is Flo streaming this for free? I guess the answer would be, as of right now, yeah, because you're watching it here on this stream for free. But then once I stop streaming, you'll have to go to FloGrappling.com. There's a link in the chat, and you'll have to subscribe to watch the rest of it. Oh, Nogi Nick got a baby on the way. Congratulations. Congratulations. What are you going to name him? I think Mrs. Trashman, I'm thinking for Mr. Trashman, maybe a nice biscuits and gravy breakfast. Nice biscuits and gravy breakfast, couple eggs, some bacon on the side with a nice cup of coffee for breakfast. And then maybe you bought him a nice gi or something, a little surprise gi from his favorite gi dealer. And then maybe I think Trash Man should get like 30 minutes allotted time to show you cool jiu-jitsu moves. Because I know my girlfriend hates whenever I do jiu-jitsu moves on her. Like, I'm always just trying to be like, no, check this out. And then, she's all like, stop, I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. Stop putting me in heel hooks and whatnot. And so I think that would be a nice treat for Father's Day, is that he gets to show you his favorite jiu-jitsu moves for like 30 minutes. That's between Trash Man and you. Oh, okay, all right, I won't butt in. My bad. That's my bad. But I overstepped. Leave it run and be cool. Shit. Should little old Trey just mess around and be cool? Should little old Trey just mess around and be cool for the boys? For a guy like Trash Man, it's worth it. Nice little rear naked chokes. Like I said, a lot of back takes so far today. There we go, Trash Man. Finally got it right. Trey doesn't tap to pressure. Now we're talking. Trey's the man. All right, appreciate it. Where can I watch all the games? You can watch all the games on FloGrappling.com. There's a link pinned in the chat. Click that link, go to FloGrappling, make an account, subscribe, and then you can watch all of the jiu-jitsu matches your heart desires. But yeah, when I finish streaming, it'll all be on there. Haven't gotten to a name we both like. She'll probably just name him once he's born. Fair enough. Might I suggest Trey? Your hairline is exceptional, my guy. Wow, thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I will say this. Once my hairline goes, I'm riding it while I can. Once it goes, first flight to Turkey. I'm going to Turkey immediately. I'm taking out a loan at a 20% interest, and I'm going to Turkey. Look at this kit this guy's rocking. Is this like he's got like a burnt orange rashi with like this crazy camo pattern? With the darkest mustache I've ever seen. This guy has an onyx black mustache. Look at this dude's haircut bottom right in the pink rashi. He's got like the war hawk, but it ends early. That thing's gnarly. No problem, Film J, never die. dash K5I. Wonder if Lucas Kennard's going to be back up soon. Or Jeremy Skinner. We got to see Jeremy Skinner out there. I want to see a little Jeremy Skinner in that plus 99. You boys know what I'm saying? Bobby Sandhu should be up next on mat 2. Bob Frias also coming up soon, mat 3. Ooh, we got a lot of matches till Lucas Kennard again. The match that's going, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more matches. Me too, I'm planning to go to Turkey as well. Respect. Skinner and Kennard, fathers. Is Lucas Kennard a father? Lucas Kennard's got a little baby Lucas Kennard running around? I bet you know how babies will like pull their legs all up and stuff, you know? Lucas Kennard should take a picture of him and his baby, if he has a baby, and then in that same pose, how Lucas Kennard plays guard sometimes. Would Skinner be the first to win 66 and 99? Maybe. I mean, potentially. It's not impossible for someone to have done it before, to be honest, but it could be. Who are your predictions to win? I would say, first and foremost, in the 88 kilo, I do think Lucas Kennard will win. I think Bob Frias is the biggest adversary in that division for him. But I just kind of think Lucas Kennard is going to win, to be honest. Like, when you just think about who's going to win that, Lucas Kennard is who I think. Plus 99, I'll go Jeremy Skinner. I'll say screw it. I think maybe Jeremy Skinner can get it done. I would like to see his first match. Actually, never mind. Bilal is in plus 99 as well, right? Yeah, Bilal, Ichiabari. He might be too much for Jeremy Skinner if they meet, like, where would they meet? They would meet in the semifinals. Oh, okay. I gotta go Bilal. But that's pending. I'm saying Bilal, Ichiabari. Sorry, I'm not good at that last name. For plus 99. But that's pending if we see Jeremy Skinner come out in his first round and he's huge. If he looks like Ubereem from the Pride days, like early UFC days, then I'll switch to Jeremy Skinner. If he's just absolutely yoked. Yeah, there has been a lot of good matches, a lot of submissions so far. Pretty crazy high submission rate, honestly. And then I don't really think I have a prediction for 66, to be honest. 77. Yeah, I'm not sure on 77 either. Feels pretty wide open. Maybe Kaya Rudolph, honestly. Yeah, Bobby's up top right. Good call out. Yeah, that's Bobby the comedian, top right. That's not Bobby Lee. Not to be confused with Bobby Lee. That's Bobby Sandhu. Taliesin almost signed up. That would have been sick.
Ethan Phillips, the Grappling Club, Damien Letcher, Shape Jiu-Jitsu to the bullpen. Siraj Sophie, Absolute MMA,
Probably lead ADCC trials would be crazy. True. It'd be sick though, huh? Bobby Sandhu with the dub. That's a lanky boy. Bobby Sandhu's a tall, lanky boy. This dude coming out on mat 3, bottom right,
Bullpen, please.
in the white rash guard, he's like the opposite build of Bobby Sandhu.
Hegu Park Trilemma to the bullpen. Will Barrage, Art Swab to the bullpen.
Those dudes are just direct opposite builds.
Chris Lane from Garrard to the mat 2 immediately. Chris Lane from Garrard to the mat 2 immediately.
Opposite of Bobby Lee, too. Not total opposite, but... Ooh. Rolled right out of it.
Shoki
Is Isaac still going to ADCC? We kind of talked about that already, but I haven't heard the official, like, what they're going to do about it yet. Kind of like what the thinking, at least in my eyes, is like, you know, after this, the trials competitors will be set, and then they'll start figuring out the actual, like, who's in, who's not going to get to go. Where will the invites fall? He got the sub. How did he do it? Did he find the heel? It's like a knee bar? Knee bar?
Pariestra Kumite to the bullpen, please. Genial Yushin SC submission. Malik Lee, team lead to the bullpen, please. Will Burns, Artswell to the bullpen, please. Suzuki Oshima, Suzuki Jiu-Jitsu.
This dude top right in the the red and black Rashi, he kind of looks familiar for some reason. You guys know him? Why does he look familiar? Let's see if Bilal's coming up soon. Marley Gleaves is coming up next on mat 2.
Hideki De Silva, Pariestra to the bullpen, please. Junki Kumite, bullpen, please.
So many back takes. Who is Moon? Sick name. I think on Smooth Comp, it's like his first name is Asian characters, and then Moon. So that's probably why it came across that way. You guys know like the notorious Speedo situation in the UFC? When that guy wore a Speedo and then I don't think he fought again or something. I don't think that's ever happened to ADCC, has it? But you kind of feel it. It feels like it would. Which trial is the least competitive to win? Probably Asian trials. Abdul, you think this is the most competitive to win? I don't know about that. I would probably rank them as North American trials, 1, and then maybe people might get mad at me for saying this, but maybe European trials 2 in like this year, looking at everyone that was in the brackets. Then South American. I don't know though. It's hard not to put like South American, just like everyone is so good. Even if there's not crazy standout names, like it's just like it's so deep. Maybe like, yeah, I'm not sure which one. And probably Asian trials last. That's not to say there's not good competitors at all the trials. You think South American and North American are tied? Maybe fair. Historically, probably. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I mean, European trials this year they were sick, dude. It was super nuts. Here we go. We got Marley Gleaves going up next. Top right. He has a really wonky match. Oh, I'm a little glonky. You guys know that video? Oh, I'm a little glonky. All right, we got shirtless Marley Gleaves going up against a headgear wearing competitor. Homie's either got some gnarly cauliflower ear or he doesn't want gnarly cauliflower ear. Nick, which one did the ref stop that you're saying? The first or second trial is usually tougher. Um, that's kind of a tough one. I feel like it depends a lot on what's going on. The argument could be made that like if basically everyone enters, then the guys who win the first trials won't be competing in the second trials, so you kind of automatically lose the top guys. But it does feel like sometimes dudes, like recently, people haven't been competing in the first trials as much, and there's more registrations for the second trials. All the top guys from the first get filtered back in, except for the people who won it, though. So all the champs are already punched their tickets. Oh, they reset with a full heel hook. I mean, this dude has just been trying to break this guy's leg every which way possible, unsuccessfully. Damien's ankle is going to be sore tomorrow, probably. How did he end up? Did he finally heel hook him? He had to switch to the guillotine. Should have just went to the gilly all along. What are you doing messing around on the legs for so long? You got a gilly in your bag? Should have just freaking went to that, homie. Got Jun Kim versus Shoki Higuchi. I bet Shoki's nasty. I'm just guessing here. I bet Shoki is nasty. Thanks for streaming. No problem, Abdul. Are we gonna watch till the finals? No, we won't. Probably just. I mean, the finals. I don't even know. They're gonna take place at like the middle of the night, maybe. Hope you don't get let go and Flo finds out. Yeah, we gotta hide it from him. Don't tell him. This is just between me and you guys. This is a secret stream between me and everyone watching right now. Don't tell anyone. Whoop. Yeah, everyone's going into the legs, but like I don't feel like we're seeing an insanely high amount of finishes in the legs. Ooh. Bob Frias should be coming up next on mat 3. When does Jeremy Skinner go? Jeremy Skinner is match 55 on mat 3. They're on match like 16. So yeah, we got a long ways to go before Jeremy Skinner and Bilal. Dang, my boy Shoki Higuchi lost. I was really counting on him there. Higuchi won? The names were flipped? This is great to hear. We did like a neck crank? All right, let's go, my dog. Oh yeah, the names are flipped. I'm a level with you guys. I kind of thought because they're wearing a black anklet, I thought that was for red. But it's actually for blue, huh? They're calling Bob Frias, gave him the final warning there. If Bob Frias no shows, then it's for sure Lucas Kennard's division. Oh wait, he's out there. He's out there. Don't you guys? Nobody freak out. He also looks huge. Bob Frias looks huge, especially for 88. Dude, you know Bob Frias' body lock has just got to be absolutely brutal.
ADCC Grappling. Kaimoni Operana Sindo. Kane Coleman Virtue. Spencer Quayle to the bullpen.
Ooh. Slick little duck to the back there. Oh, he's gonna fall off. Oh, that guy just threw himself at him. Ari Tabaka's the man, Nick. Bob Frias is just still working this pass. What do you guys think? You think he's gonna keep just maintaining this position until points at 3 minutes and then immediately pass? He's just punishing the opposition. All right, points are on for Bob now. There we go. Bob passes. Oh. Ari gets the win there. He was pretty sick. We got a bad reset in this 66 kilo match. Yeah, that's gonna be awkward to reset. Father Ari killing it. Is Ari Tabak someone I should know? Should I take note? You guys seem pretty hip to him. He's pretty sick. Are there new rules with going off the mats, like not letting it continue? Mat 1 has had some questionable resets. I don't think there's a difference in the rule change, but maybe just like a cultural difference of letting it go off the mats. I think it like went too far there for a while, where like things were just like it was kind of like everyone like wanted it to go off the mat, and everyone was like letting it continue like so far outside of the mat. I think there's been a little bit of a conscious reset to kind of like, well, let's get back to not letting it get too crazy. You don't like at the end of the day, you don't want someone to get slammed on concrete, you know? Like that's not ideal. Bob Frias getting the points win there. He's looking so big. Ooh. A couple good ones going on right now. I'm kind of locked in. Oh, it's frozen? My bad. My bad. Thanks for letting me know. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. We back? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was locked in, boys. I wasn't even looking over at the stream. I was just watching these matches. This match on top one's been kind of nuts. Neither dude has scored yet. Overtime might be crazy with these boys. Oh, he's gonna get the points for the. Oh, nope. He almost had the pass. Oh, we gotta just get to the back. Oh my god. Dude, he's been so close to scoring so many times. Can he throw on Kimono Operano's match Brotato? It should be, there's only 3 mats, so they're all up. Could they chosen a guy less attentive to the stream? I'm literally the most attentive, so your other options would be bad, Dark Joshua, 007, licensed to kill in the chat. Don't come after me, Dark Joshua 007. Oh, he's shaking in my boots. All right, we got overtime here, top left. These dudes just been going nutso mode. Top right, they're just trading back and forth, both also not able to score. Oh. I got like some house music playing in the background now. That's a little house music for the stream. There we go. Abdullah gets some points finally. The boys had to work hard to get them points. That was a pretty crazy match. Let's go, Bob. Got a Bob Frias fan in the chat. Jack Butler took his back but didn't get the points. I don't know why. He probably didn't have both hooks then. Joshua Montague with the dub there. All right, boys. I think I got to call the stream there. Quick little 2-hour stream. Nothing crazy. A little taste of the trials action. But trials are going to be running basically all night. I don't know where you guys are in the world particularly, but it's like 8 p.m. here Central Time. It should be running basically through the night. Like, I don't know what time for sure it's going to finish. Maybe like finals probably be like 6 a.m. or something like that, early in the morning. But I got to get off here. It was nice hanging out with you guys. Good talking to you. Stay longer, Poppy? I can't. I got to get out of here. Don't go. I think I gotta shut it down, boys. But, you know, obviously this is a sick one. So click the link if you guys want to watch the rest of it. Click the link in the chat. I can't wait. I was gonna wait for Skinner, but his match isn't for like a very long time, to be honest. But there will be a results article on FloGrappling. You can also check Smooth Comp. Go to Smooth Comp and search ADCC Asia and Oceania Trials, and they'll kind of have all of the schedule. They'll have the schedule, all of that. That's right, Nogi. They got to go over to Flow. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in for the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, Wednesday, we're doing another stream. Wednesday at noon. If you guys want to tune in for another stream, Wednesday at noon, I think we're going to watch one of the old ADCC divisions. I haven't decided what division yet. We could do like 2022 Absolute. I was thinking maybe 2017 88 kilos division, but I'm not sure. Let me know. Drop a comment if there's a specific division you guys would want to rewatch together for the Wednesday at noon live stream. I'm going to do those weekly now. So if you like this, even just a little bit, even Dark Joshua 007 is invited to tune in, give it another try, see if, I can entertain him on the next one. And we'll watch it there. So Wednesday at noon, I'll see you guys there. Thanks for tuning in.